Time for a little garden update. If you're watching this on my blog, you probably saw the skunk attack. It rained more than ½ an inch the other night, but you can almost see where the pool of blood was when Buster attacked the thing, right over there. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I think I included that in the blog. And as far as I know, it's not in there. Although this is a very interesting telltale sign of something that had been building in there. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't like the looks of it though. No telling what that was. Looks almost like it was used to build some kind of a nest. Anyway, that's where the garlic is, where the wild leeks are. Potatoes didn't seem to come back. Maybe the winter was too much for them. These mounds here are a combination of all kinds of seeds, whatever I had left over from last year, and they're the ones that's doing best right now. And then this was supposed to be the entire zucchini patch, but you can see this mound didn't do much, and that one. So I put a few other leftover seeds from squash that I had, just to not to have bare space. Now you can see there's not much bean left over there. I think it's the damn skunk that was eating the beans. Even though I got a fence around this one, I had lost some before I put that up. Here's the garlic. I keep checking for scapes because Donna likes to eat the scapes, and well, I do too, I guess, but nothing doing yet. But it won't be long because I know they're well up by July, which is the nice thing about doing videos and blogs and stuff. You can go back and check on dates from years ago, which I have done for colonoscopy and when I met people and all kinds of stuff like that. Now in the middle between here is, these almost seem to be doing the best, planted in all the debris and all the leaves, and they're gourds, which are not edible but they're decorative, so do something with that. The horseradish, I probably have to treat these for snails. And then the oh Christ, my brain is put that, not parsley, the oh Christ, the these long skinny things. I'll come back to it. Some of the tomatoes, hopefully these are the early girl. Somebody else had the same problem last year where her early girls were actually plum tomatoes and they didn't do well. So these have flowers all over them already, and the plants are still small, so which is okay. I mean, I don't care as long as they produce well. I'm more interested in producing fruit than chives. These things are chives. 3 sets of chives. I'm more interested in producing fruit than greens. Big plants don't help if they're not producing. Now, oh, here's the deer mesh that I have around here. Even though I have a piece of fence out there, something ate the beans off both poles. Some of them are going to survive, and then of course some of them didn't, so I put more seeds in after I put this fence up, and I'm not sure what was going in there, whether it was a skunk. If it was a deer, they would have had to walk in from the side where I'm standing with all that fence in the way. And I can't believe they wouldn't have stepped on a pepper plant or something trying to go in there. They're not that small. So I think it was the damn skunk that was eaten. So maybe with the skunk, if the rabies didn't kill it, the bite from Buster did. He was all bloody all the way. His whole neck was bloody, so I gotta be careful how I hold this camera so I don't press the zoom unintentionally. And if I put my hand too far to the front, I'm gonna be putting my pinky in front of the lens, so I don't know. It doesn't always pay to have big paws. I don't know, maybe I can tighten the strap up and keep my thumb underneath. Anyway, that's what's left of the beans. Now the cucumbers I had to replant. They weren't doing much. Now there's a couple of them there. That one, that's a cucumber, and a lot of it is weed. But there are a few cucumber this time. Unless the damn skunk ate the tops off of those too and I didn't get to see it. This is a different variety of tomato. I have the cherries and then I have two larger kind, and they're on both sides of the fence. And then we have the squash. Probably the best part. We eat this for breakfast with eggs, and for dinner with any kind of meat is pretty good. So most of them took. There's not much in that one mound out there, but the others are doing very well. This time last year something had come by. I think it was groundhogs that had been living on these pallets, had a bunch of wood on them, and I think the damn groundhogs would tunnel into the garage and were living in the wood, and they had eaten. The pumpkins were planted right here where the part of the compost pile is now, and everything had been destroyed. So anyway, the first two rows here are the squash, and then these are the butternut. So maybe this year I'll finally get some butternut. Last year every butternut plant over here and every pumpkin plant was totally destroyed. So there's two little mounds here that aren't producing, but most of them are. And then of course the compost, and unfortunately maybe moving the compost over here wasn't the best thing because that might attract the skunk too, but I don't think anything's been in there. They either have to tunnel underneath or jump in, and I don't think anything's been at this. And then of course this is the neighbor's property on this side. And then there's the junk that's finally going to go over to the crusher out there as soon as I get the truck loaded. I'll take that up and go shopping one of these days this week. And that's basically where it is. So last year started out great too, so hopefully this year it'll continue. And I don't have any more butternut seeds to plant, so I should get enough anyway, because Donna doesn't eat a lot of that because it has too much, you know what, too much, I don't know, carbs or starch or something. Gotta clean my viewfinder already. So there we go. And then as soon as I get caught up on everything else, there's the wood pile to keep me busy. Hopefully there's nothing living in there that's gonna come out and chase me. Must have been so funny to watch me fall on my ass and have this skunk trying to climb on my back. Anyway, it's funny now, but it wasn't too funny when I was trying to get up. So have a great summer. You'll see me again before too long anyway, I hope. Bye-bye.